panga mtunzi tiende pamozi tonse a Zambia mtima umozi chikondi chatu palibe kusiana ndife amozi tieni tipange tiko latu.
Good day, Zambia, the country where presidential outreach tours are now starting to look like episodes of Survivor Copperbelt edition. President Hakainde Hichilema rode into Chingola, all smiles, ready to deliver yet another pep talk about mining reforms and community upliftment. But before he could even clear his throat, the Senseli small-scale miners decided to host a very different event, complete with shouting, stone throwing, and a live demonstration on how to burn a presidential tent faster than you can say economic recovery. The president's team had set up neatly at Chiwempala Market, microphones gleaming, cameras rolling, and aides polishing their "Yes, Your Excellency" faces. It was all going according to script until reality struck, or rather, threw stones. Angry miners, frustrated over unresolved issues in their operations, began voicing their rage in the only language the government seems to understand: chaos. And chaos they delivered. The air filled with dust, panic, and flying objects that didn't need a permit from the Minister of Mines. Traders scattered like confetti, security rushed in like a rugby scrum, and the presidential convoy executed what experts are now calling the fastest strategic withdrawal in Copperbelt history. By the time the smoke cleared, literally, a police vehicle had been torched, a presidential tent reduced to ashes, and Zambia's proud image of calm democracy briefly replaced by the smell of burnt canvas and political irony. President Hichilema, who later called for calm because that's what presidents always do after things get uncalm, promised that grievances would be heard, dialogue would continue, and peace would prevail. But here's the uncomfortable truth. This wasn't just about Senseli Mine. This was a symptom, a warning shot from the very people who feel sidelined while politicians take victory laps on stage. The miners weren't just burning a tent. They were burning frustration, unemployment, and the empty promises that keep recycling through microphones every election season. If the Copperbelt, once Zambia's heartbeat of pride and prosperity, is now responding with flames and fury, then maybe it's not political sabotage. Maybe it's a people tired of waiting for new dawn results that still look suspiciously like old dawn leftovers. In the end, the president was safe, the crowd dispersed, and the government issued the usual "investigations are underway" statement, which in translation means, "See you next crisis." The real question isn't who burned the tent, it's why people no longer care what their actions could set the whole house on fire. Mozambique set a precedent. They burnt the country on fire. Tanzania was next. Is Zambia going to be the third country in a row? We sure hope not so. Ladies and gentlemen, let's embrace the One Zambia, One Nation motto. If you believe Zambia deserves better leadership, better listening, and fewer burnouts, hit subscribe on Zambian Files. The truth bends, but at least here it bends with a purpose.
Tieni tonse tikumbukire kale pa independence tulandile bwino bakaundana ti One Zambia, One Nation, misozi ya freedom tinayilila tonse. Zambia yatu, moyo watu, tilili moji, monga kale. From Kaunda wa Chiluba mwana wa Mukombo baneni anabweresa demokrasi pa mwamba wa suti pa moyo wa moyo Katundu wa mziko anaseguka Zambia yatu moyo watu tilili moji monga kale from Kaunda to Hakainde tili pamoji one nation. Rest in peace Levi mwana wasa muntu wa nchito muntu wa Chilungamo anayimilira corruption anatibweresera moyo wa mtendere Zambia yatu moyo watu tilili moji monga kale from Kaunda to Hakainde tili pamoji one nation. Banda wa mpato wose kantawi zonse analimbitsa ubale na Afrika anatipaza chikondi monga bambo wa banja lonse Zambia yatu moyo watu tilili moji monga kale from Kaunda to Hakainde tili pamoji one nation. Chobra wa nchito wakwitu anagwira nchito analamkula straight boma ni boma anati akalipa nalingati moto Zambia yatu moyo watu tilili moji monga kale from Kaunda to Hakainde tili pamoji one nation. Balungu na scarf mtawi ya mpepo anayenda mavuto ziko linayenda koma mumtima chifundo chinali analimbikitsa kukulupirika Zambia yatu moyo watu tilili moji monga kale from Kaunda to Hakainde tili pamoji one nation. Hichilema wa mabizinesi mwana wa mumuzi analimbikira mpaka daimilira amasoku Zambia ya kale amalota jiko la tsopano Zambia yatu moyo watu tilili moji monga kale one nation unity forever amen. Tu Hakainde tonse ndife ana chikolino tisunge mtendere tisunge ule